If you're over 60 and the main form of exercise you're doing right now is walking, I want you to pause for just a moment and really listen to what I'm about to say. Because in my clinic, I meet people every single week who walked faithfully for years and still lost strength, balance, and independence. They walked every single day. But still, their bodies became weaker. Because after 60, walking alone is not enough. So listen carefully. Here are 5 simple chair exercises that orthopedic surgeons wish every older adult would do. Very simple, very powerful. And the last one? It is the strongest sign of long-term independence. Please, stay with me. I'm Dr. Mia Caldwell. I'm a board-certified geriatric medicine doctor. Every day I care for people over 60. I help them stay mobile, stay steady, and feel confident in their bodies. And I hear the same quiet worries again and again. Am I getting weaker? Am I going to fall? Is this just aging? This topic matters deeply to me because I see every single day how the right kind of movement can change lives, even later in life. Now let's talk honestly for a moment. Walking is good. I still recommend walking. It helps your heart, it helps your lungs, it helps circulation, but walking alone does not protect your muscles. After the age of 30, we all slowly begin losing muscle. Most people don't notice it at first. After 60, that loss speeds up. We call this sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. Research shows we lose about 3 to 8% of muscle mass every decade, and that pace increases as we age. By the time many people reach their 70s, they may have lost nearly a third of their original strength. And in my experience, it's not aging itself that steals independence, it's weakness. Walking simply doesn't challenge your muscles enough to stop that. In 2023, researchers at the University of Missouri studied adults over 60. They divided them into 2 groups. One group walked regularly, the other group performed simple seated strength exercises. Same age range, similar health conditions, same amount of exercise time. The result? The seated exercise group improved functional strength by 27% more than the walking group. 27%. In real life, that's the difference between standing up easily or needing to push off your knees, between carrying groceries confidently or quietly hoping someone offers to help. Walking supports your heart, but strength protects your independence. Now here's the good news, and this is the part I love sharing with my patients. You don't need a gym, you don't need heavy weights, and you don't even need to stand. You can do this safely. From a chair, I'm going to walk you through 5 chair exercises I regularly recommend in my own clinic. I'm counting them down, saving the most important one for last. Before we begin, take a moment and tell me in the comments, how old are you and where are you watching from? We read every comment, and more often than you realize, your story helps someone else feel less alone. Right. Let's start with number 5. This first exercise looks very simple, and that's exactly why people underestimate it. It's called seated calf raises. Your calf muscles act like a pump. Calf muscle, also called peripheral heart. Every time they contract, they help push blood from your legs back toward your heart. As we age, this pump becomes less efficient, and that's when people start noticing swollen ankles, heavy legs, fatigue, and even balance issues. Let me tell you how I usually explain this to my patients. Sit in a sturdy chair, place both feet flat on the floor, sit tall, but stay relaxed. Now, slowly press through the balls of your feet and lift your heels off the floor. Hold there for a moment. 1, 2, and then lower. Your heels back down slowly. That slow lowering matters. That's where strength is built. If you're just starting, 10 to 15 repetitions is enough. 1 set is perfectly fine. Over time, you can build toward 2 or 3 sets, 20 to 25 repetitions, a few days a week. The most common mistakes I see, people rush, they bounce, they hold their breath. If you feel warmth in your calves, that's good. If you feel pain, stop. Now let's move to exercise number 4, seated knee extensions. This one protects your ability to stand, sit, and climb stairs. It targets your quadriceps, and these muscles weaken faster with age than almost any other group. Walking doesn't fully protect them. Here's how I want you to try this. Sit tall with your back supported. Hold the sides of the chair. Slowly straighten one leg out in front of you. Keep your toes pointing upward. Hold for 3 seconds. Feel the thigh working. Now lower the leg slowly. Count to 4, then switch sides. 10 to 12 repetitions per leg is plenty to start, 1 or 2 sets. Common mistakes here include locking the knee, letting the leg drop, or leaning backward. You should feel the thigh working, not knee pain. Now let's move to exercise number 3, seated hip marches. Exercise number 3 is one I care deeply about because it plays a huge role in fall prevention. It's called seated hip marches. Weak hip muscles cause shuffling, feet don't clear the ground, trips happen, even on flat surfaces. Here's how I want you to approach this. Sit toward the front of your chair. Sit tall. Slowly lift one knee toward your chest. Hold for 2 seconds. Lower it back down with control. Then switch sides. No swinging, no rushing. Start with 10 lifts per leg. Build toward 20 total. The most common mistakes: slouching, rushing, using momentum. Quality matters more than height. Now let's move to exercise number 2, seated rows. Exercise number 2 focuses on posture and breathing. It's called seated rows using a resistance band. Walking doesn't train these muscles. Sit tall, loop the band around your feet, hold the ends in each hand. Now gently pull your elbows back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Hold for 2 seconds. Then release slowly. 10 to 12 repetitions is enough to start. If you feel this in your neck, pause and reset. You should feel it between your shoulder blades. Now let's move to exercise number 1, sit to stand squat. Now we come to exercise number 1. If I could only recommend one exercise for long-term independence, this would be it. It's called the sit to stand squat. Your ability to stand up from a chair predicts independence, disability, and even lifespan. Sit with your feet slightly wider than your hips, feet under your knees. If it feels safe, cross your arms over your chest. Lean forward slightly. Push through your heels and stand all the way up. Pause for 1 second, then lower yourself back down slowly. Count to 4. If you're just starting, 5 to 8 repetitions is enough. Using your hands is not failure, it's smart. The biggest mistake I see is people dropping into the chair or stopping completely because it feels hard. Do fewer repetitions, not 0. Before we finish, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not too old, you are not late, and your body can still respond. I have seen people in their 70s and 80s regain strength they thought was gone forever. Start small, be consistent, be kind to yourself. If this video helped you understand your body better, please consider liking it and subscribing. It helps me reach more people. And tell me in the comments, which exercise are you going to start with? Walking is good, but strength keeps you independent. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.